Amazing Grace Church and Ministry presents
I Found Jesus channel.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from the evil one.
As a bishop and your role as a servant of God, what do you think about that?
Yes, one should be, it should be commendable, One should justify, one should think that God has placed me in that position. Always you have to remember, this position is not permanent. And this position, out of thousands and millions of people, God has chosen you. So you you have to take it very seriously.
Correct.
And accordingly, you have to act upon it.
And in your journey, everything might not be roses. You might have faced some thorns as well, some failures as well.
Yeah.
Is there any particular story that you want to share with us about a failure and how you overcame it?
Yeah, failures. Failures are the stepping stone for success. Okay, failures it should come. And there should be rivalry also. Yeah, that is very, very important. Then only you will come. You'll go from one level to another level. You see, for example, a few years ago I went to Tamburam on my one of the trip. I am there in the United Kingdom for the past 20 years, 19 years old. Yeah, once in 2 years I visit India. As a tour, I go to several states. So one of the states is Tamil Nadu. I went to Tamburam. There with the local pastor, I used to join the church for 8 weeks. I was there. There, a challenging task has come. He said, okay, will you preach on Saturday? I said, yes. There is special strength, energy you required. I will not tell you, please come on Saturday. I said, okay, I went on Saturday to preach. There I saw all lepers were there. 75 lepers were there. He said, preach. Immediately I accepted. But when I entered, when I had a close encounter with them, I couldn't breathe. It was choking because of the stenching smell. It was so difficult. I couldn't breathe. Then I went out. I took deep breath with oxygen. I attempted the second time. I couldn't. Came out. Then I knelt down and prayed. Lord, I want to preach your gospel to your children. So Lord, strengthen me, Lord. I prayed and went there. I prayed and went there. Then I started. Then I could preach. And those people after the preaching, they used to come closer and they said, lay hands upon us. I laid hands upon them. Everyone stinking. But I couldn't smell anything at all afterwards. Every week after week I used to go.
Where there might be situations where you felt like there is no path ahead. And still you went ahead and now you are here. Is there any situation like that where you felt you wanted to give up but did not give up and God brought you here?
You see, this is something I have to share. Sometimes when the pressure is more, really you feel to give up. But when you constantly pray, God strengthens you. I remember, according to the Gospel of Mark chapter 1 verse 35. In that passage, Jesus gets up early in the morning before the sunrise. He used to go in a solitude place and pray to his Father. Then, while praying, he draws the power from God, the Father. And after the prayer, when he comes from the mountain, and you might have seen the passages, he heals the people. He never shouts, just he touches and heals, because he draws power from praying to his Father. That's how Jesus every day used to pray. That gives you strength, that gives you energy, that gives you the power to withstand all your challenges.
That's great. And you emphasize so much on prayer, and you have your responsibilities. How much time do you get in a day to pray and read the Word of God?
Oh, reading the Word of God. I am a voracious reader. I take the whole book I finish. Means, like book of Jonah. This morning I read. The whole book I finish. That's how I used to do. If it is a big book, then sometimes with 2 installments. And then I used to teach my wife. We sit together every day. We sit together, take one chapter from the beginning, from Genesis, one chapter, and then one chapter from New Testament, then book of Psalm and the book of Proverbs. Every day we read it and I explain it so that those things will remain in me. Even while preaching also, those things will remind me. Okay? That's how I used to teach her. Yeah. And prayer, we will be praying together in the morning. Yeah, prayer, one has to pray. You see, my prayer style is different from others. You see, if I speak and all, it will take much time. I don't want to take much time. But I want to tell you, you see, I depict Jesus. Jesus is my refuge. He is my fortress. He is my strong tower. He is my hiding place. He is the rock. And He is my defense. And He is my comforter, my provider. Jesus is my healer. Jesus is my redeemer, strength, my shield, my salvation, my tabernacle. He is my chief cornerstone. Jesus is the door. Jesus is the word. And Jesus said in the Gospel of John 14, verse 6, He says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one goes to the Father except through me. And He is my judge. He is my holy servant. He is my king. And He is my Shekinah glory. That's how I used to pray. When I say He is my judge, means nobody can stand before me. When Jesus stands as a judge for me, can anyone stand before me? Jesus tells Joshua, the book of Joshua, no one can stand before you. As I was with Moses, I am with you. When he is with Moses and Joshua, He is with me. And that's it.
Listening to you speaking about the Word of God, you sound like you have read each and every chapter of the Bible at least more than twice or thrice.
Oh my God, several times, unaccounted.
All right. And I would like to follow up on something. Along with prayer, Bible reading, and your dedication, what is your opinion about family support and how much support do you have from your own family?
Yeah, my wife, she's silent, but she prays for me, behind me. Yes, whenever, one more thing, whenever I tumble on the pulpit sometimes the names and all, it may not come. Suddenly she will tell from there in the front. She will be sitting in the front and she will be reminding me the characters, the names and all. Always supporting. And even my brothers, my sisters, they know that I am dedicated. So they pray for me every day. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to I Found Jesus channel.